Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Pat Paris.
And I'm Valerie Cavazos. Today, the U of A proposed yet another round of tuition hikes for incoming students. Most current students won't be affected because of the university's guaranteed tuition program.
New tonight at 10, 9 on your side's Natalie Tarangoli tells us they are still worried about the high cost of higher education.
Future Wildcats could be paying more for their degree next year. The University of Arizona proposing tuition hikes for new students, both in and out of state. In-state undergraduate tuition would see a 2% increase, up to $12,600 per year. Out-of-state undergrads would pay nearly $37,000 a year, a 1% increase.
Just doesn't seem right to me.
Sophomore Isaac Herzberg has a scholarship and FAFSA to help pay for his in-state tuition. He says money would be tight if he had to pay a little more each semester.
I don't get an extremely large amount of FAFSA. Like if I were to take it all out, I would only get like $1,000 or so each semester above like what I would need to pay off.
The U of A says the tuition hikes are needed to fund priority initiatives and increases in external costs. But this group of friends, sophomores paying out-of-state tuition, say they're already overwhelmed with student loan debt and can't imagine paying more.
And I also take out about $5,000 a year, which is pretty scary because like by the time I graduate it'll be about $20,000, but that's also not counting like expenses for food and textbooks and everything.
While they may not be affected by the proposed tuition hikes, some students worry beyond tuition.
It goes into housing, it goes into the books. Because, for example, books, they're constantly going up, but there's not a decrease in tuition to like help with that either. It's just all up. And there's going to be a breaking point somewhere.
U of A isn't the only university in Arizona proposing tuition hikes. ASU and NAU are also looking to increase tuition next year. The Arizona Board of Regents will pick up the issue at their April 2nd meeting, and they'll vote on the proposed tuition hikes April 11th. You know, Pat and Valerie, U of A is actually the university in Arizona with the lowest percentage that they're proposing. ASU has the highest, it's about 2.8%, and then NAU follows at 2.5%.
We were talking before you came on. You almost get numb to these increases at some point. But it really does.
There's going to be a breaking point.
There's going to be a breaking point.
I think that's on the horizon. In my generation especially, I think we just expect college to cost this much, which is kind of outrageous. But
didn't used to cost this much, for sure. Thanks, Natalie.
Yeah.